What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more of this Imrik Mortal Empires campaign playthrough. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's been awesome. First two episodes were super long, but I hope you enjoyed them. They were very fun to play. I'm actually shocked by the depth of Imrik's campaign. The fact that he's like the FLC Lord in this DLC is amazing to me. He's got so much to his campaign, it's insane. In the last episode, we picked up Brew War, Protector of Life. I mean, all of these like dragon encounters are so cool. Quest battles are probably my favorite part of the campaigns, and the sooner we can get to ours, the better. We can take a quest battle this turn. It's risky because we've got some big happenings going on. At the Fortress of Vorag, we have basically an army of Skaven slaves attempting to besiege us, but I have no doubt, from what we've seen, the Skaven are fielding multiple stacks of slaves with just tons and tons of assassins. I think we can probably auto-resolve this, as shady as it looks. I think the auto-resolve beats this army. I think so. And with them beaten, we can drop a Lord in here and recruit a bunch of archers, perhaps. And then maybe get Imrik down here in time to secure that place. I think we just have to give up on Crookback Mountain. I think we honestly could beat them. Do we have Lightning Strike? Let me see. We do. We do have Lightning Strike. We can beat these stacks easy, one at a time. That's for sure. But we might just need Crookback Mountain to slow them down as much as possible, turn after turn. Because I have no doubt, once they take this, they're going to go up here. They're going to try to take Mount Silver Spear. One of these stacks might leave and go back. Ash Ridge Mountains is going to be probably under assault. We've got issues, but if we can stabilize at least our own province, we might be able to make it over here to Shattered Cove, Pig Barter. Traversing the swamp is like impossible. It takes several turns. And it's also very atrocious. We'd have to go all the way up and around. So we'll see. We'll see what happens after we beat this. First things first, we have to test my hypothesis as to whether or not we can actually auto-resolve this. Let's quick save it. Their deaths are necessary. Pyrrhic victory. Okay, we lost all of our units here. Had we attacked them in open field, I don't think we actually could have won that fight. Not against all these assassins. You know what? We could have just focused them perhaps with the archers. We're going to take the money, because I'm going to need it to get another army. I think that's imperative. But at the very least, we push them back. They are hurt, and they're not replenishing. And with a Lord in here, I feel like we should go with a caster, someone with some starting AoE or healing. Either that would be good against the Skaven. But, I mean, it's worth considering the princes, I think, as well. Not so much the princesses, sadly. They do well in a siege. You just put them on the walls and they can kind of shoot. I'll take them if they have, like, really good traits. Like campaign movement range and speed for the entire army and reload time reduction. Yeah, that's awesome. Dashing? Wow. Okay. Really wants you to use cheap Cav in her army. I mean, that's cool. Anything that gives me like upkeep reduction, I'm all about. I love free armies. That's my favorite thing. But I think if you just have to quickly drop a Lord and protect something, you want to do it with a mage. So, let's see what we have here. I would go with Lore of Life. Not Lore of Fire, sadly. Not Lore of Heavens. I love Lore of Heavens as a lore. But you need to get later into it before it's any good. Not Lore of Death. Spirit Leech isn't going to help us here. Not Lore of Shadows. Melkoth's not quite a strong enough spell. Not enough AoE. Now, Lore of Metal would give us... would give us some AoE. That's good. Income from all buildings. That might offset some of the cost of recruiting. And then Lore of Beast is the other option with Flock of Doom. I think I'm going to go with Lore of Metal. And let's grab Minlu Akar. Spend some of that influence. And chill. Now, we're going to go broke pretty damn fast unless we recruit some stuff. And are able to defend this. I think if we do the quest battle... Oh, here we go. We can actually see the second army now. because we put a lord in here. Yeah, we were about to get ganked hard, guys. This fortress cannot take... I mean, we've got a good garrison here with the Sun Dragon and the Noble and, you know, all these archers. But there's no way we hold off 2 stacks with that many heroes. It's just not something we can do. We need to regenerate these spearmen for the next turn. I think we honestly, we take spearmen. Rangers are cheaper upkeep and better against Skaven. That's interesting. Okay, let's see how much gold we earn after this quest battle. And I am sending him down. We need to make sure he's not in forced march stance. And then after we beat back this threat, we'll send this army over here to Ashridge Mountain to defend. Or, you know, we could disband it. But we gotta stay afloat in the money department. Let's go ahead and go here. We're gonna get 3,000 for this, plus whatever we get for the actual battle itself. We could also use one of these rights. Oh, this is available up to 7 turns. Yeah, sadly none of this is going to help me. Okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's teleport. Did I read this? I don't think I did. Let's read this together. No, I did. Yeah. We're being challenged by a blood dragon vampire. So that's going to be cool. And for our trouble, we get the armor of Caledor. So this is what we're fighting for. It's going to make him an absolute monster. Gives him a heal, which he desperately needs. And gives us some influence. Okay, it's 1,000 to teleport. Okay, that's a bit rich. And he is on the back of his own dragon. Wow, look at this. He's got Vampire Coast units. And Dark Elf units. We've got to deal with Blood Knights, Varghulfs, Graveguard. What else? We've got to watch out for a bloated corpse, that's for sure. Rotting Prometheans, tons of artillery. Oh, man. This is going to be tough. Brazenly challenged by a Blood Dragon vampire, Imrik primes himself to fight for his ancestors' honor. The Blood Dragon scouts have scoured the deserted island chosen by the Fiend to be the location of the battle. They report that even now the vampire dons the gauntlet that once belonged to Caledor the First. This affront to Imrik's homeland must be met with annihilation then. Once the gauntlet is recovered, the armor of Caledor will be fully ensorcelled once more. Interesting starting position. I'm wondering how they'll position the reinforcements. I mean, I would love to shut down the artillery ASAP. We have dragons. We can basically fly right over there and dunk them.
So it is true. The blood dragon dons the lost heirloom of my bloodline. His minions may be many, but when he falls, his control will crumble, along with his shambling minions. The stench of gunpowder and brine is thick in the air, for the Fiend brings undead artillerymen of the sea. Already they have dragged their rickety cannons onto the field. We must be wary of their bombardments. And what is this? He has brought some Druki thralls to battle with him. This vampire certainly knows how to get my attention. This indignity must be met with all the rage of Caledor.
Hell yeah, Wilson.
The vampire wishes to drink the blood of my allies, the mighty drakes, but he will do no such thing. I shall defeat him and send him and his minions back to their graves.
Well, I think this is going to be a tougher battle than I originally thought. And you know what? I really hate it when they don't give me a chance to, like, organize my army, just because of my own playstyle. I definitely always like to get my army in order. I do not, however, like to use it for the purposes of cheesing. I think if we fall back here, it's actually better for us. You know what, let's go slow-mo. Let's give myself some incentive to play quicker. We'll be under the gun just a little bit. Yeah, and we're going to make sure we use our cav to the fullest. And attempt to. Let's see. Let's get all of our cav over on that side. Let's get Imrik and his dragon buddies in their own hot group. We'll go take out the artillery. We might leave the Sun Dragon behind. And let's see. He is still on foot. We'll add him to that hot group. And then she can be kind of her own thing. Okay. So normally I don't slow-mo, guys, but I just recorded an episode, the final episode of our Malice Darkblade campaign. I'll be dropping that pretty soon. And I had a problem with it. I didn't like it at all. The final quest battle, you basically are under attack right away. And there's this entire awesome map that they give you that you never even get a chance to use. Simply because of the fact that they start you right on top of enemies. So it's really lame. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. So we're going to get some frontal dragon breaths just because they're blobbing up pretty well. They have some ranged units. No real reason for us to sit here. See what a dragon breath in the air can do. See, we want him in the center. Get a fireball too. Yeah, that felt pretty devastating. And they haven't really moved on to into position to engage with their artillery, which is great for us. I don't know why it arranged my archers in such a weird fashion, but that's okay. Let's move her forward. She's actually on a horse now, which is great. We'll get one of those bad boys, and let's even get another fireball. Let's see, you guys attack there, you guys attack there. And I like that we're kind of dumpstering the Dark Elves first. I don't know what the AI is doing. They're trying to make sick plays, and they're really just getting absolutely crushed. We could probably just dive this handbow dude. Let's go get him. Increase our charge speed and such. Huh. Not sure how all that death on your side of the battlefield empowered you, but we'll take it. I guess we're being cannoned now. Let's just move back with our dragon princes. Yeah, just kill him quickly, please. And fireballs are proving to be useful this battle. When they hit, I mean, they get kills. We're up to 50 kills on her already. They're not going to blob. These are not blobbing factions here. Not Skaven, not Beastmen. Just keep forcing them. Get another good flock of doom. Just keep forcing them into these, the maws of our archers. Yeah, killed that guy. Let's come over here with our dragons. Start doing work. Especially if they're going to abandon these artillery pieces. And we can even move forward with our army now. Yeah, they're being very passive, which is letting me kind of dictate the pace of the battle. Normally, I wouldn't want to, you know, sacrifice my dragon princes, or I'd try to be more active with my dragon princes. Trying to make them do, you know, more work for me. Alright, before we get destroyed by these pistol havers, these zombie pirate gunnery mobs. You know what, let's just absolutely nuke them. Huh. Not the best showing there. Might want to drag these guys back. Those deck gunners here are pretty concerning. If Maximilian moves in too quickly, we can always snipe him. Yeah. Dragon Princes, it's time to shine. Get a cast on these Blood Knights. A fireball on them should do great damage. Ooh, that was pretty limp. It didn't get very good penetration. Let's move here. Move here, pull you back. They put all my Lothern Sea Guard on the inside instead of on the outside where I would have wanted them. Move forward, you guys. And we can give them some extra damage. Okay. Yeah, not microing the best today. You guys get in there, you guys get in there. We'll take the two that are already injured. And we'll send them up that way. It's not a great fight for us there. Okay. Sun Dragon and Imrik can go there. We'll drop some fire right there. It should be dead on. There we go. The Silver and Guard are getting dumpstered. I would have thought they'd do a little bit better considering their status as anti-large. Let's pop all that. Get extra damage. Who is this? It's a Vargulf? Oh no. He's fighting the Shadow Warriors. You can pop him with one of those. The artillery is basically shut down now. Just finishing off these Corsairs. Trying to get rid of this artillery. Let's drop these deck gunners. They're probably doing more damage than everything else here. Let's buff our guys. Turn them around. Send them there. We were able to snipe out the Vargulf pretty handily. Yeah, I'm happy that these guys are still alive. We don't exactly need them at the moment. The White Lions are sort of holding. Let's, ooh, our Winds of Magic are low. Let's get our dragons back in the air. We're losing this battle somehow. We'll net those dudes down. We'll pull back Imrik. I did not expect Imrik to get wrecked like that. He must have some serious buffs. Let's get the Sea Guard in there. We are out of ammunition. These archers can't really do anything. Let's get in the back there. They're healing up. Carronades, of course, getting taken down. A lot of Graveguard here. Run, Sun Dragon. Yeah, these Blood Dragons are brutal. And that hurt as well. Run, run, run. Don't eat the charge. Ah, she ate the charge. That's okay. We can pull them into spears. Lothern Sea Guard should do well also. Some of our Dragon Princes are routing. Let's get the White Lions over there. Yeah, we really need Arcane Conduit in this army. And finally they're killing the dragon. I'm not sure what the issue was before. We can kind of zoom in here for some aerial dragon battles. They weren't landing hits before, but they're landing them now. His forces begin to crumble. That's good, because we're losing to a lot of his forces. These guys need to get out of here. I don't want to lose any of my stacks.
By Alarion. Locating. Noble.
Whew. Not my finest work, but I don't think we actually lost anything. And we're going to have a few turns to recuperate.
Yes.
Oh my god. That was way more stressful than I thought it would be. Especially after we crushed the Dark Elves. We basically, you know, took them for nothing. Just a little bit of, honestly, poor micro from my part. And I expected us to be able to deal with these Blood Knights a little bit better. With our spears and such. The Sons of Mathlon got 0 kills. Yeah. They're really good in an early army. Perhaps not so good in our late tier stack. Ooh, we did lose a White Lion infantry. That's no good. So I need the gold, but I also need to arrive at our next location in decent health. So I'm going to take the replenishment. The 20 influence is also greatly appreciated. And that's it. We have it. The Armor of Caledor. And we can give whatever armor he had before to someone else. That new mage we just recruited, perhaps. Alright. And we've unlocked the Storm Riders. Lothern Sea Guard. And you know what? I think we're going to pop them into here. Probably both of these. And get 2 more Rangers. I think that's a smart thing to do.
Make haste, Asur. Sent forth by Vol. A simple crusade.
And then we'll move towards the Fortress of Vorag. I don't think we can be gotten by both of those stacks, so I'm not super worried about that. Let's go ahead and get Caledor Incumbent. 2 influence per turn is great. The hero capacity for Noble's not so great. But I really wanted to get Vol's armaments. Magic resistance and plus 15 armor for our entire army is massive. I kind of wish we had that there. Oh no, Dragon Pact. Free piercing bolts of burning. We got to take that. Against the Skaven, we have to have that. That's hundreds of kills potentially. Arcane Conduit, we needed that in the last battle. Our casting was a little anemic for what it could be. I mean, we cast a lot of spells, don't get me wrong, but it was a little anemic. Good time to get tier 2 replenishment troops. We could use that as well.
Dragon Rider.
And we'll be in decent shape by the time we get here. It'll take us at least 2 turns.
Master of magic.
I feel a heck of a lot better now that she's here with at least 2 units. Garrison's still busted. Alright, let's see what happens. This turn is going to determine quite a bit. Beric Var has confederated, and finally, the dwarves have gotten into the war with Grimgor, so hopefully they'll take some of his attention off of me. Why in God's green earth Grimgor decided to go after me, I'll never know. Just so many enemies he could be focusing on. We've discovered Avalorn somehow.
Speak, a dignified visitor.
Okay, who else? Just seeing who we have available. Alright, let's pass the turn. So I did some looking into it. I should not be putting any more influence into trying to help out Caledor. Because... yeah, this is gone. Because that event that we have, where all we need to do really is occupy, sack, loot, just one more unique settlement. Can't just keep doing the same one. But once we do that, we'll basically just get the option to confederate with them. There's no tricky business to it. There's no battle. There's, you know... it's pretty straightforward. Taskmaster, that's good. Another 3% to our movement range, which is already quite good. Settlement lost. Azag has a Wa. The Sword of Cain has been claimed. Okay. So here's the deal. Yeah, we're gonna have to get here now. I am going to move here in a normal stance first. Because I can't see the second army. And it's possible they took off. And it's also possible that they are just here in some sort of ambush stance. So now with this reinforcement range, we can attack here, and this guy he's gonna run.
They will die.
Yeah. Okay. Well, later, man. Don't know what he's gonna do after this. Trying to click on his army to see what he has left. Okay, he's the full stat guy. So that's good. We've saved our fortress, which otherwise 100% would have fallen. But we're also in trouble in terms of the amount. The amount of gold we're currently losing per turn. And there's really nothing we can do about it. We're going to have to generate a lot of gold through battling. I'm down a unit here. I think we just roll another turn and see where they go. Interesting. They're headed up that way. I think I will send this army. Oh, no. So what do we do now? Do we send Imrik to the east? Grimgor's getting stronger, and I have a... Ooh, Chaos Stirs. That's rough. Feel free to read this, guys. I've seen this message 1,000 times. Basically, some of the forces of Chaos are now in the north. We don't have to worry about them. For now. So our options are go up here. Potentially have the Fortress of Vorag under siege once again. It's going to be several turns before their garrison is in better shape.
Trained by the White Tower.
I think we can hold Ashridge Mountains from a single stack if we send Minlu Akar there. And then they'll kind of all be on equal footing. If we take Pigbarter Shattered Cove, we're taking the fight to the Skaven. But we won't be able to fight for several turns. And I have a feeling we're going to lose this and this. So I'm trying to preempt what the AI is going to do, which is not always easy. I am going to attempt to invade Skavenland. Okay. Can't quite catch him.
High Elven Archmage.
And we're going to head over... I feel like he could reach me there. See what happens. We might be able to intercept him in the underway. That would be cool.
Make haste, Asur!
I wonder if you can
As you were.
We're so close. Just a little bit more movement range and we'd be fine.
Shaper of Fate.
Yeah, it's going down. Our income is so low now. Let's roll. These turns are always going to be brutal. Okay, the dwarves have rebelled here. I'd much rather have some dwarves to my north than even more greenskins. And yeah, just like that, they're coming to take it. I wonder if they'll fight the rebellion. I've seen rebellions fight off stacks. That's Grimgor, though. Actual, factual Grimgor. Yeah, and there we go. And that's why we did this. This stack, I probably could beat on the walls. But that's hard to say. Now I'm 100% confident. Yeah, we've got more than enough to defeat that. I hate this. I hate this so much. The running and jumping around. It's so frustrating to me. Which is why I build walls, but we're just not in great shape with this army. I just can't afford to play those games forever.
Triumph lies this way. This is my destiny.
Let's go all the way to the edge here. See what we can see. And we'll go to Pigbarter next turn. Also, taking Shattered Cove opens up diplomacy, trade options that we don't currently have. I wish we could make peace with these guys. Or Clan Eshin, even. Our reliability is still down to low.
Welcome, friends of the
I would have happily taken that.
Weaver of spells.
Yeah. Yeah, we're super low on money too. We're gonna get besieged again. There's a high probability we could lose the fortress.
I will lead the Asa.
That's a decent army here, but not enough to beat Grimgor, for sure. But this is definitely enough for us to beat this army. Unless they recruited. They were in raiding stance.
Trained by the White Tower. Fall to my power. They cannot withstand high magic.
This is an easy win for me. It's just whether or not do I want to fight it.
They will suffer.
See what the auto-resolve does? Doesn't kill a unit. That's great. And we need the gold to stay in this. And that's just plain old one less army running around messing up my stuff. We're like old men telling everybody to stay off our lawn. But that's very good. And that was a decent stack for Grimgor. And overall, that just makes him weaker. Makes him easier to get. We're going to take Route Marcher here, but Searing Doom is, I think, how we're going to win any of these battles.
Do not tarry.
And we're going to do what we did last time with Imrik.
Magic in purest form.
Assuming he actually has to build siege equipment because he doesn't have any siege attackers. Any big monstrous units.
Be ready for anything.
I haven't played too much with this part of the map. So I wasn't sure if we'd be able just to walk there next turn. How many, let's see. We can go into diplomacy, it's something I always like to check, especially with the Skaven. They have 4 settlements. Definitely those 2. And then Haunted Forest and Flayed Rock, I think, are out there. Yeah, not that familiar with this part of the map. But we're going to get familiar pretty soon. I'm glad we made so much money from those battles. And I really didn't want to see another stack here. Because then you're forcing me to choose between Ash Ridge Mountains and the fortress. It should take them another turn to build siege equipment, so it made sense to me that they wouldn't be able to attack there.
I bring Azurian's fire. Seeking a trial.
It's still going to be close.
Don't cross wires.
It's still going to be very close.
You may look upon me.
Let's attack here.
Easy.
Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Lightning Strike doesn't do anything because they're all in there already. The settlement has quite the garrison. Quite the garrison. Lots of slaves and clan rats, though. This is going to be a real fight. This is not a pushover fight, and we're down a unit. But this is basically a full stack for the Deathmaster. And oh, this is a really easy siege battle. If we want to super cheese it, we basically can't lose. If we just want to play it kind of fair, this area here is so easy to take and hold, and you can basically force the Skaven into like a massive blob, and we can just nuke them. We've got 3 Dragon Breaths. Yeah. Like hell we're starting over there. And we can also avoid almost all tower fire by attacking from here. Yes, that's how we're going to do it. I don't consider this cheese. If everyone stacks their guys all on this like one thin strip to not get attacked, that's cheese. If I put my whole army here and only 1 tower can get me, I don't really consider that like a cheese strat. And I do care about whether or not I'm like breaking the game in that way. I try not to do that. Because the siege battles are already kind of wonky enough sometimes that they don't need me like messing them up even more. What I can do, and what I'm probably going to do, is use my Dragon Princes. I can kind of distract them if I would like. Start deploy. Get that out of the way. I can send them to the gates to break them down. And that'll force the AI to put some of their units on the walls. Okay, you, and, well, you, and you. Let's make you hot group 5. 6 and 7. Sure. Okay, bring the dragons over here. Their job is gonna be to sweep the wall and punish the blobs. He has his own piercing bolts of burning now. He's so deadly. Plus the armor of Caledor to heal himself, so no more having to worry about him getting super low. He can't move while he uses it though. That's a pretty big caveat, and definitely worth knowing. But okay, let's do it. Let's get these guys forward. Let's get our infantry here with our ranged units here. And our prince is going to stand back here, and his job is going to be to try and get rid of all those clan rats and stuff that are no doubt going to come and mess up all my stuff. But look at the rats. Let's just start getting some of these breath attacks down. He hit the wall. God dang it. Alright, I don't know what kind of bug is happening here. The gates are opening. That's bad. That's a very annoying bug. Back up, back up. Okay, these are clan rats. We should just be able to beat them. Look how high up they had to fly to get over this wall. Okay. You guys are welcome to shoot at whatever you'd like. You know what? Let's shoot at their only ranged units. Let's trap them there. Give them no melee attack. Okay. Now we can get back to business. Dealing with these death blobs here. Let's see, where is she? I'm happy they're dropping these on my, move forward, please. They're dropping these on my Lothern Sea Guard and stuff. Alright, this is one of those cases where Burning Heads is going to be way stronger. Yeah, that's brutal. Roast these rats. It's really flipped his balance of power bar way in my favor. Okay. Our Lothern Sea Guard are a little bit messed up. Oh yeah, attack the white lions, please. Just kind of waiting for them to use the last of these. They probably have a ton of them though. Another piercing bolts. We can get down there in the action and see how bad it is. Yeah, and I mean, that's why we picked it up. They have some units capable of attacking us in the air, but not enough. Is that warp lightning? Get out of here with that. Who's casting that? This guy? You know what, we'll use our breath attack here one more time, and then we're going to send him in to go and kill that caster.
Dragon Princes, as you say.
Give him his charge bonus.
The dragons roar.
Still got rat ogres on the field too that we have to deal with. And let's just use another burning head here. There we go. Kill him. He's the real threat. He's nuked a lot of our units. How many kills does he have? Yeah, 65. Screw that guy. That's a bad breath attack. Let's cancel that. Want it to go into the blob.
A glorious challenge.
Alright, pretty sure we killed the warlock there. We've got some assassins we could go and pick off. Get dunked on, Skaven. Let's also go ahead and kill that guy. It's nice for a change to have my dragons be very safe. Still a little upset those clan rats did so much. I could have used my frontliners as better protection. These gates are going down. The idea here really is not to get in there and do anything with that. I like having the gates down. The real idea was that they... Oh man, look how many of my dragon princes they killed with their stupid warp lightning. The idea was just to have the gates down and to distract from the amount of units that they could put on this wall to fight me. Cast another one of those. It's just a regular assassin. If we could kill off these two regular assassins, I feel a lot better about... You know what, let's pull all of these dudes back. Especially these two. Oh, they're getting killed by the artillery piece. That makes more sense. You know what, who doesn't have any breath attacks? Neither of you? Y'all go support each other back there. Let Imrik keep doing his work.
The glory of Imrik.
And we do still have some ammunition left. Can fast forward this a little bit, guys. I know it's fun watching me roast rats all the time, but like, past a certain point, we just gotta kind of get in there, you know? Sun Dragon will try to shut this down. And then his job is going to be to shut down the Rattling Gunners. At least long enough for us to destroy the catapult. Whatever, those are Skaven slaves. Even though they're spears, they shouldn't be able to really compete. This is dangerous. It's time to get out now. Archers are back online, happy to see it. And we're just going to use this. We don't need to move right now. The enemy's coming to me. But we do need to get our dragons up into the air again. Tried to make it a pretty clean siege, but turns out it's still kind of dirty. Put you. Oh, one of our dragons ran off the field or died. That was our sun dragon is completely broken. Oh, man. And they killed it. Okay. What was supposed to be a simple, easy siege has just gone horribly wrong. Did we get netted or something by the Night Runners? I'm not sure why he wasn't able to escape. Kind of hover over them for a second. No, those are clan rats. I'm trying to look at the Night Runners. Night Runners I know have special abilities. Maybe it's not the Night Runners. Am I thinking of someone else? Someone else has like actual nets. Damn, we got punished hard, I guess. The Sun Dragon is awesome, but at some point we were going to replace him anyway. Yeah, it's those Rattling Gunners. Trying to keep them from being operational. Let's just go pick off this last assassin here. And what I was trying to do before I realized that was to eliminate from our army all the units that I don't want to use. Just pull them off that way. And then we need to start fighting with the actual good units that we have. And beating them. Just out of ammunition yet? Not even close. Okay. Let's lock them in. Attack. Bring our mage forward. She still has plenty of mana. No reason why Imrik should ever stop doing anything. We can send her over here to drop some piercing bolts behind the lines. Drop that. Okay, crummy cast. Let's get them up here. Get him climbing. These guys can all come here. Pop that for some heals. Your job is still to clear the way for us. Very good. Man, losing that Sun Dragon sucks. That was definitely a turn for the worst. Let's get you up there. Shadow Warriors, we can get you up here too. You guys, not so much. You're not very strong. Now, where is my other group of dragon princes? There they are. And we still have another one of these armors of Caledor to use. Damn. Get up there. Get up there. Come over here and kill these Skaven slave slingers. Guys need to climb the walls, get some kills. Okay, they had hidden gutter runners here. And finally, they're actually out of ammo. Plate-claw catapults, man, that's pretty dirty. That's gotten more kills than anything else against us. These rat ogres are also a little bit rough. Let the signs go forward, the silver and guard. They have more gutter runners here. I bet it was the Death Master hiding up there that did all that damage. I do not want this dragon to die. Fly away. Well, this has been nuts. And not at all what I expected. She needs to come in. Imrik is still good. Still killing. What number is he up to? Clan Rat's in. It's hard to even tell what's going on here. Our noble needs to get in that fight. Okay, everybody's getting crushed. Turns out the noble doesn't want any part of that. Run, buddy. Jesus, man. Anyone who goes into that area just gets blended, and she's not even able to run away now. Run! You're on a horse.
Prince Imrik, spearman.
You guys just need to stay away. We need to leave this to Imrik.
Without question. Right away. Glory awaits.
Orders received.
What abilities is Snitch like using on them? It's not showing it on the card, but it looks like there's something affecting them. Maybe it's just poison. Their armor's being broken. I'm gonna hit these guys in the back. You just need to run away.
We will obey.
I can't believe this turned into such a brutal fight. Kinda not worth it. Kinda not worth it. It's gonna give us Caledor. Hopefully that's still worth something. We don't know what kind of shape they're in on their side of the map.
Son of Ulfwan, the dragon tamer. Asa, move!
Okay, that's the last of our heals. We do still have plenty of magic. And all of our ranged units can double as decent fighters.
Orders received. March! Ready and able.
Most importantly, though, is the magic. Damn. Let's use that. Let's get one of these Flock of Dooms that we have left. We only hit 2 units. See if we can kill a couple of these with a fireball. 1. Okay. Okay. I could use this. That might be worth it. If it routes that unit and this one. And I was hoping it would also hit this. I didn't really touch them.
Prince Imrik.
But this is the important route. These guys still had plenty of ammunition.
The crown prince ascends.
Now we have stock. There we go. I think we probably roasted more units than we could even see. I probably don't need to do anything but cause terror here.
Phoenix son.
It's gonna be up to more magic. And it's gonna be definitely tough to kill Deathmaster. I'm so curious what level he is. But in a straight up fight, he's so damn strong.
I will go.
My power is yours.
I don't have anything left on the battlefield. You guys might just have to come up for moral support. I'm waiting for them to either split up or stay in a formation
Waiting orders.
that leaves them as vulnerable. I've got 2 more of these Flocks of Doom that I can use. Alright, that's cool. Gonna kill several of them. And the longer we wait to use the next bits of our Winds of Magic, the faster it'll be that we can draw this, like, 20 reserve that we have.
Glory is mine.
I know this is a little bit lame, guys. But we are doing our best here to not lose any more stuff. All the expensive stuff is still here. All the stuff that I really care about. Our heroes. Bruwar. Even this Regiment of Renown. I didn't care so much about the Signs of Mathlon. Those guys are a little bit lame. At this stage. Get another good Flock of Doom. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and they still want some. The fact that the balance of power is so, like... Okay, okay. You shattered, that's cool. Let's send you after them. Those are Skaven Slave Slingers. Everything that routes off tips the balance. We have these Rat Ogres. Pop that one more time. So, what would be more effective, right? Fireball or having Flaming Sword of Ruin when we attack? I think we could do both. We could do an Overcast Fireball and try and hit the Deathmaster. It'll do decent damage if it hits him. Okay, instead it just hit these rat ogres and kind of messed them up. But we could have done that. It gets bigger explosion radius if you upgrade it. No, let's just keep casting that at him. I mean, every model dead feels good. Alright, guys. I think we just have to go in now. You four. Attack. You're coming in hot. We're going to pop our buffs. Okay, we want to be careful about who we dive on. These types of battles actually seem to usually favor the Footlords, just because they can be a little bit like wilier. Yeah, but no, we broke them. Thank God. Pig Barter. Don't ever go there. It's a godforsaken place. Sucks to lose our Sun Dragon and whatever infantry we lost. But if this helps us to remove this horrible threat from our back lines and our rear territories, then it's worth it. This is all worth it. Literally any price we pay right now, other than losing anything that's unique, truly unique, for me is worth it. As long as we bounce back, because in the later portions of the campaign, we won't remember the one Sun Dragon and White Lions that we lost, because we'll have an entire stack with, like, unique dragons and star dragons and dragon princes. For me right now, it's a money thing.
Their finery belongs to Caledor.
We're going to occupy this. I need the replenishment now. And that's going to trigger the Confederation for Caledor. Let's go ahead and read this together. It says, your allies in Caledor are ready to move and reassert your control, but they report a problem. The opposing houses, though pathetically incompetent in matters of war, have proven to be adept politicians, purchasing friends and allies across Ulthuan with luxurious gifts. Cracking down on the miscreants could result in a dangerous backlash against you. Galling as it may be, you could seek to counter their influence by expending your own. Or you could allow the noble faction to remain in control for now and seek to restore order via other means. So, let's see, every option ends in, other than continued independence, ends with us having control of Caledor, which is huge. It's not an enormous money-making place, but it is very defensible once you have it under your control and you just kind of have like a nice little stack sitting there. So we could use 25 influence and get welcome at court. Make all the high elves love us. That would be amazing. And it's definitely worth it. We have tons of influence. A targeted approach seems to have no bonus, but we have no negative. A firm hand makes them all hate us, but if we didn't have any influence, that would be the only option. And just giving it back to them gives us a ton of influence and good relations. I don't know if this would be an option further down the line. We're going to do favors abound. That's going to give us some more money for our treasury, desperately needed, and look at our income just sank like a rock. Ugh. Okay, we're going to have to sort that place out, no doubt.
High Elven Archmage.
Ugh.
Loyalty is all.
Well, we're going to go see in a second what we pay dearly for. Our front line is in tatters. Our archers are still intact. Our cavalry is still intact. Start pumping hard to hit. And Pig Barter is any unique buildings here for us? I think it has unique buildings for other factions, just not for us. I'll keep the gold. I'm happy it has walls. And next turn, we're going to have to go to the Shattered Cove. We're going to really need to regen. This would be a really great time for us to have, in the blue skill tree, for us to have Elven Healing. It's something I'd like to get, but there are so many other very important, unique stuff that we need. Some of this might give... None of this gives replenishment? No. What about one of these? Blazing Lance? No, nothing up here. Okay. But we could use it. The noble's helping us, but not all the way. Alright, let's go to our new home. Oh, God. Okay, my recommendation, guys. try and get Caledor as soon as possible. I am very happy that... Oh, God. Okay. At least we have an army that we can use this turn to potentially take this land. Okay. All is not lost. So what we can do is take Tor Sethai. Hopefully. I don't know what's in these stacks. These are also a lot. I mean, we're severely outnumbered. We have a metal spellcaster, level 2. Our lord here is pretty damn low. And we don't have a lot of archers, which are the real damage dealers of these types of armies. We need to take this. We really need to take this. Also, 100% need to get walls in here if we're ever going to hold this location. I am going to get rid of this. I don't need that there. That's going to give us some of our money back. How much? 3k? Yeah. That'll pay for these stone walls and for the iron mining pit. Which also comes with, once it's fully upgraded, I think, upkeep reduction faction-wide for Dragon Princes. Okay, we've got to win this, guys. This is so huge. This will unite our entire province. We got to do it. I wish we had that quest done right now, because then we'd have more leadership going into this fight. We can make our units practically unbreakable. Our spearmen should be stronger than average. Their weapon strength is certainly higher. Let's go for it. Oh, we're not actually at war with them? This is Marathi. Let's see something real quick. They should love us next turn. Or at least not hate us. Do any of them... We don't... Man, this... The sad thing is, none of this gives me any trade. I'm probably going to have to give influence to all of them to get them to like us. They're all pretty rough. Let's do that first. Tyrion, you're up. Avalorn, you're up. Because once I get that port, I'm hoping that it'll allow me to trade with them. Yeah, now it's just too expensive. Went up to 16. Okay. Well, I think we do need to go to war with these guys. I'm going to attack the army that's on the outside first. It'll lead to 2 battles. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I don't know if we can win this.
The Asur need me. The Asur follow strength.
I don't know if we can win this. Let's try. I honestly don't know if I can win this myself. The auto-resolve is kind of helping me, it looks like. They outnumber us, and they have more ranged units, and they have better quality units, and they have a lord and a caster. Let's see what the auto-resolve does. And if it totally screws me over... Wow, it gave us the win.
It must be done.
At a massive cost, but I'll take it. Like I said, I don't think I could have actually won this fight.
Turn them loose.
Wow. Unbelievable. And now it's like there's no way you can win. I think the Lord can win if... Well, I don't know. This is actually pretty damn sketchy. If I had a Regiment of Renown, I just would have instantly recruited it, and then we would have won. But I don't think I have any in the pool that I can use. Yeah, I think we can do this, but we're going to have to be sneaky about it. The armor piercing is way too rough. We might have to hide in the woods. Play sneaky tactics. And when they get close... Let's gamble here. We need Winds of Magic. When they get close, we jump out. They may not move, though. Damn, they're so healthy. Our Lord's going to be the one that... Our Prince is going to be the one that has to do it. And they're not going to move. They also are the shielded variant. We could play kite games.
At your command.
And try and get some good casts here. This is possible, but this is kind of like a funny puzzle.
To war.
Yes.
I expect them to move forward at some point. And not just let me use all of my ammunition on them. But if they're going to let me use all my ammunition, then I will. Let's see if they'll move when I cast on them. They do. So that's kind of lame. Catch them moving. Get the Prince. Nope, back up. Back up, back up. Make them blob up with the Prince. You need to move forward. And you need to be off guard mode. And we need to punish every time they sit still like this. Damn. Shoot them from the side and they won't have shields. He needs armor. Oh my god, this is horrible. And they split us. Yeah, and the AI is just... the fact that they're dodging everything is making this really rough. He's got to get in there. Once the archers go, we're just like done. Nice. That's a direct hit. That's what a direct hit would have looked like a while ago. This is so lame, guys, but this is sometimes what your campaigns turn into. Did I time it well? Kinda. I sort of hit my own guy. Damn. We might try this again. This is kind of crazy. If you can just land this directly. Oh, it's so close. Get in there, Prince. Rout them. She's so mad. That's all of our Winds of Magic, too. Oh my god, this is so goofy. And it's fine that we lose everything. I don't care because we were going to disband it all anyway. But if they have some random third stack over here. Oh god, they turned around and fought at the last second. Alright, they're gone. The Prince has to make it into combat. But I'm pretty sure if he routs and dies, we're just like done. So let's send him up and around. Oh no! We had it. We had the cast. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we're gonna do that again. All it would have really taken was one square cast that they wouldn't have dodged, and I think we could have got that there. When we got split with the Prince, we were doomed. This is so insane. These battles have been nuts. And not really what I like to do. I really don't enjoy these types of battles. We're gonna load that. I do believe. We could just attack again. Do we? Is it worth it?
How can I assist you?
Can we attack again? No. That's just... She can go out and do some more stuff. I think we reload that. This is our only chance. And this is such a unique, goofy little battle. How often are we going to get a chance to replay something like this? But taking this unites Caledor. If we get all the elves on our side as allies, we can hopefully count on them to defend us. I have no ambitions of taking Ulthuan. So I really just want to be friends with someone like Tyrion who will go out and kill Morathi for me. While I'm doing all my business in our location.
My prowess is needed. The Asur follows straight.
We'll do it. It seriously feels like I'm playing a puzzle game. Like, how do you make this fit into this? We've got to land our casts. If we wanted to be really, like, hyper efficient about it, we would just sit still until we, like, regenerated all of our winds of magic. Got up to 30. We could go into fast forward and do that. We could also potentially approach from a more, like, forested location. We'll gamble again, hope to have it work again. Okay. Let's fast forward here. We can move up. It also looked like the AI was really willing to sit there and let me just shoot at them with my archers, so we might want to just do that. It sucks that they're shielded, and there is a potential, of course, that we could get some shots in from the side. But this is doing enough damage for me. Okay, and they've had enough of that. Alright, let's go back into normal speed.
Asurian guides us. Orders received.
And this is what we're going to do. We're going to shoot now. And as soon as they stop, we're going to use this.
Winds of magic rise.
Moving out.
And we still need them as bait, so we're going to back them up and hope they stay here.
Following
Keep
orders.
backing up.
To war.
But that was devastating.
Now. March. Move. Advance.
We're getting plenty winds of magic. We have a decent reserve of 44. So as long as we keep this pretty high, we don't spam like I did last time, we'll be fine. We'll have lots of casts. Okay, let's get up to 30. Okay. There we go. We'll turn to shoot. They'll stop moving. And then we'll run again.
Ever vigilant. For our ancestors.
Okay, they're gone.
We never tire. Orders
They're gone, and we are being shot at. We need to get the hell out of here.
Prince of Ulthuan.
That might have been worth it. I might need to try and get more shots on the run. The Prince is the next best thing we have. He charges straight in with his shield. He's got a silver shield.
Ulthuan mage.
Let's see if they walk into this. Let's lead it a bit more than I did last time. No, they won't.
Moving out.
Damn, AI is getting smart.
Advance. Tireless.
It's alright. We'll fast forward again. The woods is definitely the best place for us. Let's get in here. Don't want them to shoot our mage. Okay. Regular speed.
My power is yours. Scython, hear me.
Damn it.
At once.
That's so bad.
Prince of Ulthuan.
I think what happened was they lost vision of our prince, so they moved forward to shoot him.
March.
If he could just get in there and fight, he'd do fine. But he's going to eat a volley or two before he can ever get in. Let's try and land this one. We missed it last time. We nailed it this time. And now the prince is in combat. Where he wants to be. We can give him armor to help him win. We can drop that right on him. I was about to say, hopefully that doesn't kill him. And we win. Alright. We solved the puzzle, guys. Sorry that was super tedious. I'm kind of hoping most of you fast-forwarded through that. But it's definitely the little things. The little victories. I'm happy to have not had to fight that massive Dark Elf battle, because I just don't think we would have won. They had cav, they had the range advantage. They had almost as much infantry, if not as much infantry as we did. They had more lords. Yeah, I really don't know how we win, how the AI thought we win that. Got some items, got some levels, that's all good stuff, but we are going to occupy.
Can I offer assistance?
And boy, would I like to make peace with you now. That was 2 armies. Like, what are the odds the AI just has another army just chilling over here waiting to crush me? I feel like pretty low. So, since these characters are already sort of like paid for, we are going to upgrade them. And then dismiss them, and then they should just rejoin the pool.
How can I assist you?
Can I not disband you?
Ever loyal.
Why can I not disband you right now? I know I can hit Control P, sure. Yeah, okay.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
I just can't afford this. It's too much. And there is a chance that I can stabilize this area and make it work. It needs walls. But at the very least I can hold Val's Anvil, I'll be satisfied. Now the unique building at Val's Anvil is the Hall of Dragons. Minus 25% upkeep for all dragon units and all armies. Yeah, I mean that's why you get it. That will be amazing with Imrik one day. Where it's a tier 4 settlement already, it's a citadel, but it's not yet a tor. Nor is it anywhere close to being one. Public order penalty is severe, but not for much longer. Taxes, sure. Okay. Let's go for... I could really use the taxes. Yeah, we have nothing that can help our public order. Let's just take that. Damn, guys. This has been rough. We're going to roll one more turn because I am super interested in what happens next. Okay, good guys fighting bad guys. And this is kind of what I was expecting. For them to like give up the siege and attack us in open ground. I can let the AI control this army, but I think it's better if I do it. And if we win here, I think that pretty much cements the death of the Skaven. We get our capital back. They're on the back foot defending their homeland. Oh my god, it just... It never ends. It never ends. So it started, it's bringing our reinforcements in from the rear, which basically almost guarantees that we're going to get stomped before they get there. Before they get here to help us. We'll try. We'll just hold off here. I'm very happy to have the Heralds of the Wind, though. And they just need to come in right away. I perhaps don't want to start them way over here. Let's get them kind of close to the action, but kind of close to our reinforcements. Let's go. You guys need to get in the fight. Okay. What spearmen I have... God dang it. I hate it when it does that and it makes me misclick. I can't even tell what I've clicked on now. Alright. New front line. Real secondary line. You guys get in there. Like that. Dragon over top. Noble in the center. And we're getting wrecked by invisible units. We need to move forward. Sorry, Herald. They have a lot of ranged units. Just unleash hell, guys. Do your best.
Spearmen, ancestors,
It will be done. For duty.
for the king.
We need to keep them off of us as much as possible. I think we can beat them. Let's move forward with everyone else.
We go. As you say, attack! Kill them.
God, there's just so much.
Without fail.
To battle.
The gunner runners are their strongest units.
For the king.
Archers.
Let's try and get a big breath attack down.
Make out one proud.
You guys just need to run.
Will be done.
Lacoy.
Attack there.
Observe my rage.
We can help out our rangers.
Destiny sends me.
Quickly
We need
now.
those.
Spearmen.
Shock these spearmen are holding.
It is done.
Let's get that up as well. We need to keep the dragon in the center. That way at least he can contribute by causing terror.
Loyal. For Assyria.
Just pure proximal terror.
Prepare. To the fray.
As you say.
Understood.
If that noble dies, it's not a big deal.
Sir Archmage.
Acknowledge.
Behold
That should really help those guys out.
where I predicted.
We need these rangers. And another fat breath attack too.
Orders received.
Alright, keep it up. Keep up the pressure.
Defending order. Serve the king.
Just keep it up.
For duty.
Send those rangers in. Our noble's been beaten. That was to be expected.
Understood.
For order.
Assyrian willing.
Loyal. For Assyria.
Okay, you guys need to get in. And you guys need to get in. And we need her magic here and now. She has no overcast. That's no good.
This true magic.
How far is she from that? She's so close.
Magic's unleashed.
And they have their warlock in the back lines. That's alright. We send the white lions to go and fight.
Battle calls. By your command.
Dragons coming in hot. Sure.
Archers.
As long as our archers are all shooting, I don't really care that they're blobbed up. As long as they are shooting. Let's get these guys off of us.
Noble. For of one.
They're shattered. Probably no reason to keep shooting them.
Assa move. Loyal.
Rangers over here did great work. And remember also, they're units we paid for. I don't really want to lose those guys.
Assyrian guides us. Our allies are for the Ever Queen.
And I think that's it. One of the best things to do with the Heralds of the Wind is chase off units. They have 105 speed on the ground, which is insane.
Archmage.
Would be nice to kill this guy.
Pull back.
Or at least damage him so bad that he doesn't think about coming back. Storm Riders did great as well.
Obey.
Used up all their ammunition. Oh my god. I need to go for like a walk. And like de-stress myself. I feel like my micro's been a little bit weak today. Not sure why. Just probably an overload of video games. Just too much video games stressing my mind and my hands. I got other stuff on my mind too, y'all. I've got one last exam for this semester, a math exam. When I'm done with that, I can just, wipe my hands and I'm just done with school for a little bit here until the summer semester starts. Which is a good feeling. Gotta buy my books. It's all the stuff that goes with college, all that nonsense.
Perhaps their master values them. They can serve the tower. Their lives for coin.
Gleaming Pennant? Sure, that's a nice thing to get. Bonus leadership.
They may live.
We're going to take the money.
Price.
We're headed to the Shattered Cove next. I don't think we can make it there in one turn, so we're definitely going to camp and try and heal up inside of our own territory for maximum replenishment. Precise Fletching has been finished. Martial Law for reduced upkeep. Imrik has leveled. Happy to see it. Ah, damn. Us having 15 armor on our tower. I keep saying it and I keep not getting it because there's so much other stuff that we need. But we're going to get it now. We're going to go down that line. Like I said, we can't quite get there to Shattered Cove. How much movement do I have left? I need to keep it above 50. There we go. Alright, we'll try and take it next turn. Hopefully there's no giant army in there. And he's been pushed back, but this stack I don't think is enough to beat him permanently. So... And that's, I mean, that's really what we have to do. We have to beat him permanently. It looks like we might get reinforced. Let's see if we get reinforced from the fortress. We don't. The auto-resolve kind of likes us, though. And I do think we can win. Especially if we can snipe out the warlock. Let's try it. This army needs to get gone. Off our territory, not raiding us, not allowed to run away and try and take another territory and regroup. Gotta remember that they have range units themselves, they're just invisible. So we can't be as kind of gimmicky with the heralds as we would like. I might... Man. There's some tactics to be had here, if we should so desire. We could sacrifice these two rangers, put them out front, let them take the charges and the ranged attacks, because the likelihood is they're going to die anyway. Sad to say. But I think there's a chance we can make it through with them still intact. Let's go. We're going to try and do some micro work with the heralds without getting killed. I think we still outrange their ranged units. I don't know why they keep running further and deeper into range when they can just shoot from like much, much further back. There we go. Run, 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 run. Just shoot at whatever you can. They're so fast, they can usually outrun projectiles if they're far enough away. It's just all about acceleration. Keep shooting. We can probably kite with them. They're not going to be worth much in this battle over here. But they might be worth a ton if they can pull several units away from the main frontline battle. What I'm most scared of is going to be the warp lightnings. Let's pop that. We could get some rear charges with them. I'm expecting them to come and try and skirmish me here. God, 27 is really not combat effective for their numbers. They've launched 2 volleys now, and they've only killed 2 Skaven slaves. It's still worth you know, messing with them and microing. Alright, we didn't use this last battle because we weren't standing still. But we're going to cast like crazy Let's see if they'll dodge this.
Behold my power!
They did not.
Heralds of the wind.
You guys keep running. How many kills did we get? Only 7 with an overcast? That feels bad, man.
As you say.
Get in there. Get in there now.
It shall be done. As you say.
They're going to pull back. That's cool.
A poet! Witness true magic!
Storm Riders.
Oh, that's so brutal. Kill the Warlock. Fire on him. Just use... We don't need to use the fancy cast. The standard one, I think, will probably even get more kills. It's not quite as wide of an area. If we could just kill the Warlock right now,
As you say.
we guarantee no more of those casts.
Storm Riders.
Asur Archmage!
Can even send her in.
It is my destination!
Damn, couldn't kill him in time. He still got 2 casts off. Gun him down, please.
Spellcaster supreme!
Okay, I need you to come back.
Onward
Asurian guides us.
to battle.
No, run away, heralds.
Asur, move.
Okay, if they're not blobbed up, that's pretty dangerous for us.
Can I be praised? Sinner.
Move quickly now.
We have to have them blobbed,
Storm Riders.
or else we can't make good use of our spells.
Acknowledged. Heralds of the wind.
Orion. Exterminate them.
Gutter runners are still dangerous. Trying to shatter these units, though.
We away. For the ever queen.
That would be solid.
Will be done. Sinner.
Yeah, not getting a ton of kills. Damn.
Weaver of the wind!
See if they'll let me land that.
I summon the winds!
Oh yeah, devastating.
Without fail.
Thank goodness. A lot of everything is shattering now, and we're done. Ugh. I feel like this whole episode has just been me, like, groaning at every battle. But there's usually, if you're playing a campaign that goes so swimmingly that you don't have to challenge yourself, it's really not that much fun. You know, I've been put in this weird situations today, like one after the other, that I kind of haven't done in a long time. Normally I just like roll over campaigns, but mostly because I've done a lot of them multiple times. You know, I know what moves to make right off the bat. Whereas here, you know, I kind of learned the hard way that you're going to get sandwiched. I think if Grimgor had never attacked us, this would all have been so much simpler.
Serve the tower.
I'm very curious to know when you guys get your hands on this, what ends up happening with your campaigns. Does Grimgor, like, come over the mountain and, like, ruin
Destiny
everything?
lies there. High Elven Archmage. Do not tarry. I will study here.
So we're going back to Ash Ridge Mountains
A new
to try and
fortress
keep
of
it safe.
magic.
We can... Man, I think we just need to try... If we're going to have a second army and we're not going to disband this lady, she has to have Quartermaster. Or she's just going to be too expensive to keep around. I like Gehenna's Golden Hounds. I love Glittering Robe, especially when you can overcast it. But she's just going to have to be a bit of a... like a governor for now.
Imrik.
Okay, what else? What is the capital of this place? Flayed Rock? Which we can't even see. It's way over here.
I miss the peaks of Caledor.
We've got 15k in the bank to mess around with. What do we build here? Oh, God. This is so tempting just for the heroes. And Sisters of Avalon, I love them. This seems fitting, right? But it's 8 grand. I would love to get something that also contributes to my defense. I don't think there really is such a thing here, though. We sold this. If we had upgraded it, we would have Sword Masters of Hoeth and Lore Masters of Hoeth, which I value. I kind of just want to get the Handmaiden's Gallery. That's weird. Maybe it is. Yeah, let's get that. That's what I want. Let's do it. It's one building, it's simple, it's clean. And if we ever want to get some Sisters of Avalorn, say we're rolling in cash, we can make that happen. So this is what we need to do now. Can we... Oh, they want a ton. 49. Damn. And then the High Elves all want 16. What about the Dwarves? You are not the Dwarves. They want 37. Okay. I'm curious if we could almost make peace with one of the factions that we're at war with. Our relations have gone back up to medium, our reliability, that is.
To war! Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Okay, this might pay off. Let's see if they'll pay us for this. They will. Alright, so we're on great terms with Thorgrim. That's awesome. That is good. Being friends with Thorgrim is like being friends with every dwarf. Eventually they all kind of like you for it. He doesn't want peace. I'm not surprised that Clan Eshin wants peace. That does not surprise me at all. We have crushed them down. We could probably make peace with them on our terms. Let's just see what they're willing to take before we end today's episode. Oh no. So they're not quite like begging us yet. So this is the deal, guys. We're going to move here and take Shattered Cove. Then next turn we spend like a turn traveling and recuperating. Then we take Haunted Forest. Probably no problem. The problem then becomes when we get to Flayed Rock. And he's already back there with another full stack plus the garrison. That's the problem. That's me thinking many turns ahead. Like 4 or 5 turns ahead. Because I just know what's going to happen, right? He's not going to sit there non-recruiting. He's gonna be making plays, making stuff happen.
Master Mage.
We do have quite the treasury now. If we wanted to put a stack in Caledor to protect it from Arathi. I do feel very vulnerable. And I think the last thing we're going to do now is we're going to see if we can take advantage of some of the goodwill we tried to generate with our influence. You know what, I think it'll be next turn. Next turn I think we'll reap those benefits. Let's go ahead and roll this turn. And this will be it, guys. We've been recording for quite some time now.
Know this. I will not remember you once I have slain you.
Hell yeah. No, and we're going to decline. We will 100% decline. Yeah, today has been so rough. I think, assuming no one comes out of left field, and the AI behaves in the way that I think it will, we should be okay. We're stabilizing. We need trade agreements. We need that port. We need to be able to trade with the High Elves. I don't actually know if this port allows us to trade with Ulthuan, because we're kind of like island locked. We're on like the wrong side of the continent.
I bring Azurian's fire.
Oh no, we have... Oh my god. We're gonna have to come back here. We have a rebellion brewing next turn. Okay.
Be ready for anything.
I can't get there still. Oh my god. That is frustrating. A whole nother turn is what it's going to take. Very frustrating. I don't want to use this right because I don't want to wreck my diplomatic relations. We can use this for influence and construction costs and public order, but it's not going to stop the problems that we have next turn. This garrison is nearly back up to full strength, though, so it'll take them several turns before they take it, as long as they don't besiege it. I've also seen them turn around and attack armies that are coming to reinforce. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Defender of the what request would you make of the Phoenix?
Whoa, no, no, no. I'm not paying anybody anything.
I cannot do this.
Normally, if you play your cards right, you can usually get factions to pay you for such packs. But it doesn't look like they're inclined to do that. Oh, yeah. I'll pay for that.
As you say. Prince, else speak quickly.
Hopefully they can actually help me.
Queen, a faithful servant.
Avalorn is doing really good up here.
What brings you here? The time is
Yes. Okay, I'm cool with that. We'll leave it off there today. Guys, I'm Brett. My channel's Goodtalk Gaming. It's been a rough day of gaming. I'm going to go relax, hang out with my kids. Y'all take care. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Later, y'all.